Anywho, hey everybody, it's what is it, Monday? I don't know. It's Monday. You know what that means? You little bumpy intro. That's me. That's me all day. You know me. I'm good for a bumpy intro. My name's Micah. Welcome to your Monday Night Geeks Who Drink Hub. Wait, I know, Jerfad. I didn't say it. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Hopefully, it was a day of relaxation, but also a day of service. Me, I had everything all right the way I wanted, and I had a last-minute restart, so we are flying by the seat of our pants. I assume you can hear me. Yeah, there's a microphone. That's exciting. That's good stuff. 7 rounds of quiz tonight. Exclamation point score sheet. You get the score sheet. Jerry's volunteering to score, it seems. He's a scorer. What else? We got some prizes. Well, a prize containing multiple prizes. That'll go to the grand prize winner of the night. How many times can I say prize in one sentence, you might ask? Well, that answer is at least 4. What else? Yeah, Jewish Viking. What asshole makes the schedule around here? I don't know. I have to talk to HR about that, whoever it is, because boy, howdy. You know, a guy just wants a day off. It's okay. It's fine. I briefly talk about myself. I never talk about myself, just this once. I went to Vegas on Saturday for a one-day trip and spent nearly tens of thousands of dollars. So I need this paycheck. So thank you to that asshole who did the schedule for Lee today. I tell you what, everyone, all the favorites, all the friends and family are in the chat. Good to see everybody. I hope you all know how this quiz works. Again, 7 rounds. Same old song and dance. That's good stuff. I regretted nothing. I had a great time. I played a high roller event at the Aria. I won 2 poker hands against 9-time bracelet winner Eric Seidel. He's in Rounders, folks. He asked me what I had. I said, I don't remember, Eric. That's a Rounders reference for like 5 people. Let's get the quiz started. Round 1. No time to waste. Round 1 is entitled, You're the Captain. I cleaned up at poker. Not on Saturday. I don't play tournaments. I was like, screw it. I'm going to play a tournament. Why not? Answers in round 1 contain AYE together and in order. AYE answers round 1. Figure it out. Question number 1 of round 1. Question 1. Along with a more famous uncle. Where did uncle come from? Along with a more famous vehicle, what company's marketing tools include the Wiener drone and the Wiener cycle? Again, question number 1 of round 1. Along with a more famous vehicle, what company's marketing tools include the Wiener drone and the Wiener cycle? That is question number 1 of round number 1. Here comes some royalty-free background music in just a moment. Yeah, you're too fancy, Rad. Becca94. This has always been DIY. No DAS here. DIY. By the way, don't forget to subscribe, Prime, sub, click it. Free every month. Gotta re-up every time. Bezos makes nothing easy. And donations are always accepted. Question number 2, round 1. Eternal leaders Ajax and Gucci murder accomplice Pina Ariuma are recent roles for what actress? This time with more proper emphasis. You don't submit answers. Exclamation point score sheet. Grade them yourself. And I didn't see Jerry's. There's Jerry's number in the chat. He is also grading as well. Got that 617 number in the chat. You can be lazy and let Jerry do it for you. He likes to add up numbers. Question number 2 again. Eternals leader Ajax and Gucci murder accomplice Pina Ariuma are recent roles for what actress? Question number 2. Round number 1. Question number 3 of round number 1. Question 3. What 80s loving Ernest Cline sci-fi novel had a hidden contest that readers could do to win a DeLorean? Question 3, round 1. And number 3, what 80s loving Ernest Cline sci-fi novel had a hidden contest that readers could do to win a DeLorean? Question 3. Question number 4 of round 1. Question number 4. If you didn't get the hint from Let's Get It On and Sexual Healing, what singer's deeper cuts include You Sure Love to Ball? You Sure Love to Ball. Again, question number 4. If you didn't get the hint from Let's Get It On and Sexual Healing, what singer's deeper cuts include You Sure Love to Ball? Yikes. Need a first, well, I need a last name for that one, I guess. Do what you want. Question 4. Exclamation point score sheet. There it is. Gabo's gotcha. Gabo gotcha. Question number 5 of round number 1. Question 5. Aspirin dispels neuralgia, and heroin is the sedative for coughs. According to old school ads, for what German pharma company? Yeah. Name that German pharma company. Pick your favorite. Let it rip. Again, question 5. Aspirin dispels neuralgia, and heroin is the sedative for coughs. According to old school ads, for what German pharma company? Question number 6. Round 1, don't forget all your answers in round 1, you're the captain. Contain A, Y, E together and in order. All your answers for round 1 contain the letters A, Y, E together and in order. Here's question number 6. The spicy capital of French Guiana and a not at all spicy Porsche SUV share a name with what pepper? I always forget, is it Guyana? I think it's Guyana and French Guiana. Or is it French Guyana and Guyana? I think I had it right the first time. Let me know in the chat. Or don't. Question 6 again. The spicy capital of French, I forget which one I said now. Guyana and a not at all spicy Porsche SUV share a name with what pepper? Dick pics welcome at Jerry's number. So, dick away. Question number 7, round 1. Like making a fancy illegal cake? What's the step of money laundering where you do a bunch of transactions to make your cash harder to trace? Again, question number 7. Like making a fancy illegal cake, what's the step of money laundering where you do a bunch of transactions to make your cash harder to trace? And question 8, last question before our first bonus of the night. Question 8. In the original run of Hamilton, fast-spitting David Diggs played both Thomas Jefferson and what French ami? Name that ami. That's a friend. French. Question number 8 again. In the original run of Hamilton, fast-spitting David Diggs played both Thomas Jefferson and what French ami? Tony Award-winning roles, I believe, at least one of them. Hopefully. He should have won a Tony. I think he did. Yeah. Question 8. There you go. Best featured actor in a musical and a Grammy. There you go. Yeah, that's a non-featured actor. You're in the background, no lighting. You're just an extra, really. They should give Oscars for best extra. Giving too much while not taking away anything? I don't know what that would be. Who's to say? All right, first bonus question of the night. It'll get you an entry to win a chance at a Tavor $50 gift card as well as a Geeks Who Drink swag box. Contents may vary. So we have 5 entries tonight. At the end of the quiz, we will draw a winner to win said gift card and swag box. So stick around. Bareback Melodica, not the answer yet, but it could be. The answer is 1, a long one for this one, and 2, no spaces. Just do exclamation point. Then your answer all together, no spaces, yada, yada. Here's the first bonus question. Give me the whole name. I told you it's long. Angel got off the ground, but Ripper and Spike were aborted spinoffs of what TV series that's got a reboot in the works? A reboot of a TV show? That's unheard of. No one does that these days. Prof, that would be a good definition of featured and not featured, but no one's billed above. I mean, put it this way: Daveed Diggs was not billed above the title Hamilton. Yes, someone like a Bette Midler or a Carol Channing was in Hello Dolly, but it's not like it was like Daveed Diggs in Hamilton. Anywho, bonus again. Give me the whole name. Angel got off the ground, but Ripper and Spike were aborted spinoffs of what TV series that's got a reboot in the works? Answers for round 1 coming up. Interesting. Let's do some round 1 answers. Round 1 answers number 1. Along with a more famous vehicle, what company's marketing tools include the Wiener drone and the Wiener cycle? That, of course, would be Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer, of course. Number 2, Eternals leader Ajak and Gucci murder accomplice Pina Aoyama are recent roles for Salma Hayek. I remember Salma Hayek. She's fun. We like Salma Hayek. Yeah, she's good people. Number 3, what 80s Love and Ernest Cline sci-fi novel had a hidden contest that readers could do to win a DeLorean? That would be Ready Player One. Ready Player One. Question number 4. If you didn't get the hint from Let's Get It On and Sexual Healing, the singer with deeper cuts that include You Sure Love to Ball, that would be Marvin Gaye. I don't like to brag, but pretty strong chance I am the reincarnation of Marvin Gaye. I probably told you this before. I was born 9 days and about 150 miles after and from whence he died. That's a true story. I don't write it. Number 5, aspirin dispels neuralgia and heroin is the sedative for coughs, according to an old school ad or plural ads for Bayer. Number 6, the spicy capital. I saw he really liked basketball. He might have really liked it. It's a weird thing to say. The spicy capital of French Guyana and a not at all spicy Porsche SUV share a name with cayenne pepper. I'm too original to be reincarnated in Marvin Gaye, please. Marvin Gaye's original. That would make me a good grounding point for originality. I wish I was, Number 7, like making a fancy illegal cake. What's the step of money laundering where you do a bunch of transactions to make your cash harder to trace? That would be layering. And question 8, in the original run of Hamilton, fast-spitting Daveed Diggs played both Thomas Jefferson and Marquis de Lafayette. And your answer for the first bonus question of the night, brought to you by Tavor and Geeks Who Drink. Give me the whole name. Angel got off the ground, but Ripper and Spike were aborted spinoffs of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Of course, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Round 2 tonight is a music round. entitled Writing Songs is Hard. So true. In this round, every odd-numbered song is followed by a song it's sampled or interpolated. I love that word. You're naming each title and artist. 16 possible points. We will play them all twice. Again, name the title for 1 point, the artist for a second point. 16 points on the table. Sampling song, original song. Here comes number 1.
What he say? He can tell I ain't missing no meals. Come through and check him in my automobile. Let him with his grills. He keep telling me to chill. He keep telling me it's real that he love my sex appeal. He said he don't like I'm bony. He wants something he can grab. So I pull up in a jag and I hit him with a jab like dun 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 dun.
Don't want none unless you got buns, hun. You can do side bends or sit-ups, but please don't lose that butt. Some brothers wanna play that hard role and tell you that the butt ain't gold, so they toss it and leave it, and I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat. Well, I ain't down with that.
Tell me what is up with that? Like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do.
I'm a savage, I'm a king. Shimmy ya, shimmy ya, shimmy ya, rah. You can tell you, he can meet me outside. You can babysit him when I leave him outside. Ain't no other love like the one I know. I done been down so long, lost so. I done came down so hard, I slow. I done sleep forever, all the real won't.
I just wanna take you
You don't know what it was like for people like us growing up. You gotta call me, man. I'll be the biggest fan you'll ever lose. Sincerely yours. P.S. We should be together too.
The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Play them all one more time. 1 point for each title, 1 point for each artist. Here again, number 1.
What he say? He can tell I ain't missing no meals. Come through and check him in my automobile. Let him with his grills. He keep telling me to chill. He keep telling me it's real that he love my sex appeal. He said he don't like I'm bony. He wants something he can grab. So I pull up in a jag and I hit him with a jab like dun 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 dun.
tell you that the butt ain't gold, so they toss it and leave it, and I pull up quick to retrieve it. So Cosmo says you're fat. Well, I ain't down with that.
Tell me what is up with that? Like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that, screw you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do.
I'm a savage, I'm a king. Shimmy ya, shimmy ya, shimmy ya, rock. You can take it, he can meet me outside. You can babysit him when I leave him outside. Ain't no other love like the one I know. I done been down so long, lost hope. I done came down so hard, I slow. Honestly, forever, all a real whoa.
I just wanna take you
Don't know what it was like for people like us growing up. You gotta call me, man. I'll be the biggest fan you'll ever lose. Sincerely yours. P.S. We should be together too.
The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
And we're back. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're on TikTok now. That's cool, right? You know, keeps you drink very, very hip. You see all the 18-year-olds making millions of dollars. We said, let's get on that train. I don't think there's trivia. I could be wrong because I don't really work here. But it is another account to follow if you are a TikToker. I do not have a TikTok account. I barely have a Snapchat that I don't use. I've never snapped. I've barely chatted. Dick pics on the TikTok. Is that a request from Sovos? Jerfad, by the way, if you stepped away, was regaling us with the tale of their Pontiac Fiero, less successful sibling of Guy. Close. Nonetheless, let's see some round two answers, shall we? Round two, here you go.
Bill, let him with his grills. He keep telling me to chill. He keep telling me it's real that he love my sex appeal. He said he don't like I'm bony.
Onika Mirage, that's her name. Nicki Minaj, Anaconda.
Want none unless you got buns, hun. You can do side bends or sit-ups.
Number two, Sir Mix-a-Lot Baby Got Back, Seattle's own.
Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that. Screw you.
Number three, Hot Shot Olivia Rodrigo, Good for You. Good for her. Misery Business by Paramore, number four. It's a banger.
Ain't no other love like the one I know. I done been down so long, lost hope. I done
Number five, Loyalty by Kendrick Lamar, feat. Rihanna.
I just wanna take you away.
For K Magic by Bruno Mars. Number six.
Yes, we should be together too.
Oh yeah, Eminem, Stan, feat. Dido. That's a hint towards number eight.
Rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it.
Thank You by Dido, number eight.
If I could, it'll all be great. Put your picture on my wall. It reminds me.
I don't want to cut off.
It's not so bad. It's not so bad.
I still contend that it's probably true that it has to be the quickest sampling. It was like within like a year that Thank You came out, followed up by Stan. Good music round for a lot of folks. That's good. That's good. That's good. I like it. I would have done okay on that round. And not a lot of... I can't keep up with the kids' music these days. I know the Dido and the Eminem, but pretty good, yeah. Oh no, Rihanna doesn't count. Featured artists never count. Get out of here. Boo. Bad point. Bad point. But it is DIY scoring, so you do you. Round number three is entitled Triforce Menagerie Edition. I will name three things. You tell me what animal they have in common. Again, for round number three, I will name three things. You tell me what animal they have in common. Example: Puss in Boots, Rum Tum Tugger, Doja. Those would be cats. Cats. Jody Baloney, you are winning in your own mind and heart, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Question number one, name the animal in common between Cam Newton, Fred Hampton, and T'Challa. And question number one, name the animal between Cam Newton, Fred Hampton, and T'Challa. Question number two. Question number two. Oopsies. Tails, Mulder, Vivica. Cody Baloney, are you okay? Can I be the Jeopardy host? I mean, the way the past year has been, probably, but no, that's okay. That's okay. Question two again. Name the common animal between Tails, Mulder, and Vivica. I really would be the perfect host. I'm less dead than Alex Trebek. I am less boring than Mike Richards, and I'm less smart than Kim Jennings. So, hey, sign me up. I will take that paycheck all day. Question number three, round three. Number three, name the animal in common between Tony, Woods, and Manticore. Again, number three, Tony, Woods, Manticore. Name the animal in common. Numi says I would be so amazing at hosting Jeopardy that it would become 45 minutes long instead of 30. Well, it would start 20 minutes late, and then it would be an extra hour. So it would be like an hour and 20 minutes every night. But you know what? It's free TV. Just like this is free Twitch. You're getting your money's worth. Less dead than Alex Trebek is under special skills on my resume, along with Times 2006 Person of the Year. Whatever year it was. I don't remember. God, that was dumb. Everyone thought they were so damn clever, didn't they? Question number four, round three. Question number, four. Don Henley, Jalen Hurts, and Lunar Module 5. Is bologna my favorite lunch meal? I feel like I have to say yes at this point, Dodie Bologna. What am I going to say? Wouldn't want to be rude. Number four, Don Henley, Jalen Hurts, Lunar Module 5. Alex Trebek probably gave away answers. They just cut it out. Oh, snap. Skullboy in the house. Hell yeah. Number five, round three, name the animal in common with the trio. If you didn't know that one, I mean, come on. Come on, Sobos. No way. Come on. Number five, Rachel, man, cathode. Again, number five, Rachel, man, cathode. Name that animal. Oh, Dodie, keep milking, baby. I'm close. What's funny is I have tons of glasses. If you don't like those, I can go with these. Let's see. That's all I have on the desk. So I'll go back to these. I used some FSA money on a few more pair of glasses, so I joked that I was up to like 48 now. God, Gabo, what the hell? Question numbers. I love references I don't get. Question number 6, Bernardo, Mark Cuban, Lone. Oh, see, I knew that one off of Bernardo. I'll try not to say it. Hey, there you go, Max. You get it. Number 6 again, while Sovos is prednetting that they knew the answer. Number 6, Bernardo Mark Cuban loan. Of course, if you can't remember which side Bernardo was on, one's an animal and one's not. One's not. Number 7, Gooey Pedo. Number 7, Gasket. Henry Samuel, the Naval Special Warfare Development Group. Again, number 7, name the animal in common between Gasket, Henry Samuel, and the Naval Special Warfare Development Group. The number of movies which you could say you haven't seen blank with is astronomically high. Not a movie guy. Not a movie guy. I'm a music guy. I'm a comedy guy. And I'm not going to call that a comedy. Like, let's be honest. That's a comedy movie, but no, not a big Ben Stiller guy. Not a big Ben Stiller guy. Question 7. Although I will say Ben Stiller in Extras was hilarious. That was a good guest spot. I like that. So, you know, what are you going to do? Question number 8. Question number 8. Last question before the bonus. Stylin' Wildin', living it up in the streamy. That's a Bruno Mars reference. See, I get music. Number 8. Lonzo Ball, Unum Sanctum, and Ferdinand. Again, question 8. Lonzo Ball, Unum Sanctum, and Ferdinand. All right. Before I forget to say it, our bonus answer has an S on it. It's plural, despite the fact that the example did not have an S on it. I think most of the answers are going to have S's on it, and the bonus answer has an S on the end of it. So keep that in mind. This is your second bonus question of the night, brought to you by Tavor and Geeks Who Drink! Exclamation point, and then the answer to enter and have a chance to win our grand prize at the end of the night. Bonus question. Mythical monsters are animals too. Done. Merv. Stewie. Exclamation point S. Good job, Gabo. The answer has an S on the end of it. There are letters in between the exclamation point and the S, I assure you. I didn't start a giveaway though. Oh crap, don't do it. Oh good. No one said the right answer before I started a giveaway. Good job. Prof MDM may have been correct. Oh no, actually, Prof MDM, enter again. Yep. Who else needs enter again? Jurfad, enter again. Lemon Ice was the first one registered, so. Hey, you know, it's a one-man shop here. You get what you pay for. Unless you are a subscriber, in which case, $5 a month divided by 4 or 5 quizzes. You're getting your money's worth. You're okay. Again, bonus question. Mythical monsters are animals too. Dunn, Merv, and Stewie. Name those common bonds there. See how you're doing here. Nice. By the way, we're getting to a couple topics I was going to rant about before I read the quiz. And I don't usually read the quiz, but I read the quiz tonight. And I have to talk about at least one of the 2 things I was going to rant about. One is that allegedly someone famous would have been very old today. But I want to point out that someone famous is very old today. James Earl Jones turned 91 today. I'm going to go full screen for that. James Earl Jones turned 91 years old today. So keep that in mind. That's just a fun fact. Good for him. Who doesn't like James Earl Jones? That's right. No one doesn't like James Earl Jones. You're right. You're right. Let's see some round 3 answers. Round 3 answers. Number 1, Cam Newton, Fred Hampton, and T'Challa. That would be Panther. Number 2, Tails, Mulder, and Vivica. That would be Fox. Number 3, Tony, Woods, Montecore, Iger. Okay, there aren't S's on here. I lied. But the answer has an S, and that's why it's there. Number 4, Don Henley, Jalen Hurts, and Lunar Module 5. That's Eagles. I hope Jalen doesn't hurt anymore. Number 5, Rachel Mann, Cathode. That would be Ray. Oh, those are animal. I get it. I was thinking Rachel. Ray's not an animal. It is. Number 6, Bernardo, Mark Cuban, and Lone. That would be Jets. Oh no, Sharks. Sharks, all of them. Number 7, Gasket, Henry Samuel, and the Naval Special Warfare Development Group. That would be SEALs. And number 8, oh, Doty, stop it. Number 8, Lonzo Ball, Unum Sanctum, and Ferdinand, Bulls. Bulls. Is the man in number 5 Ray Man or Man Ray? I don't know. And your bonus winner, your round 3 bonus winner. Win a chance at a Tavor $50 gift card and a Geeks You Drink swag box. Wham, 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 wham. The question again. Okay, Rayman. I don't know. Mythical 8 monsters are animals too. Dunn, Merv, and Stewie. That would be Griffins. Okay, see, I read the answer. See, this is why I don't actually pay attention. There was an S on the answer sheet, okay? What am I going to do? Griffin. Well, that takes us to round 4. Round 4 tonight is entitled Say It Loud. I'm black and I'm proud. It is a round on the civil rights movement. I am proceeding with trepidation. Not nearly enough. Never mind, it's fine. Everything's fine. I will preface this with something I shared on the internet recently, which is that I am not a big fan of abbreviating the man's holiday in writing and in use, and but people do, and in hashtags. But there are several abbreviations in this round that I do not endorse. I do not endorse. And when I die, Dodie Baloney, I leave it to you to ensure that my holiday, everyone spells out my name, Micah Bareback Melodica Jr. Day. Okay? Thank you. Oh, God, dude. Okay. Oh, boy. Clickety click. Round 4, number 1, a round on the civil rights movement. We'll educate you as we go. Oh, no. W-Pop, thanks for the sub. What is happening? Let's get through this very quickly. Round 1 and round 4, question 1. It had to be a sign of respect. What then 26-year-old soul legend sang Precious Lord at Martin Luther King Jr.'s memorial service? Are you his mama, Sovos? Number 1, again, it had to be a sign of respect. What then 26-year-old soul legend sang Precious Lord at Martin Luther King Jr.'s memorial service? Wow, the internet has footage of that. What doesn't the internet have, I tell you? My word. Question number 2, round 4, question number 2. 9 months before Rosa Parks started a citywide boycott, 15-year-old Claudette Colvin was arrested for refusing to give up her bus seat in what city? Name the city. Aha. Push that post. Everybody's moving to the back of the bus. Number 2 again, 9 months before Rosa Parks started a citywide boycott, 15-year-old Claudette Colvin was arrested for refusing to give up her bus seat in what city? Question number 3 of round 4. Question number 3. Jimmy Carter got the headlines, but in 1976, Barbara Jordan became the first woman to deliver a keynote speech at what event? Jimmy Carter is a woman, I learned today. Again, number 3. Jimmy Carter got the headlines, but in 1976, Barbara Jordan became the first woman to deliver a keynote speech at what event? fan of celebrating birthdays of dead people, but Kella Cat is correct. February 4th, Rosa Parks would have been 109. I always feel like it's a bit of a stretch after like 80 years old. They would have been. Yeah, they wouldn't have. Nah, they wouldn't have. Let's be honest. Nah. Other fun fact, Martin Luther King Jr., younger than Betty White. Younger than Betty White. Both dead, but younger. Fun fact. Number 4. There is no way you can repay lost school years, said Thurgood Marshall, laying out the plaintiff's argument in what landmark Supreme Court case? Name that case. I'm pretty sure, Gabo. I'm pretty sure. Number 4 again, there's no way you could repay lost school years, said Thurgood Marshall, laying out the plaintiff's argument in what landmark Supreme Court case. I was in LA a couple weeks ago. I had some lovely plantains, which are different from plaintiffs, but just so you know. La Conchinita, I think that's what it's called. La Conchinita? Delicious place in Los Feliz. You're welcome. Maybe Silver Lake. I can't remember. It was El Cochinito, 3508 West Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. You're gonna do a plug well. Not a paid advertisement. Question 5, way back in the Jack Parr days, comedian activist Dick Gregory became the first black comedian to sit on the couch of what still around TV show? Name that still around TV show. Again, number 5, way back in the Jack Parr days, comedian activist Dick Gregory became the first black comedian to sit on the couch of what's still around TV show. Jerry will accept pics of Dick Gregory, 617, etc., etc. I always tell the kids, if you don't know Dick Gregory, you're missing out. Because that man, that's a man right there. Good stuff. Good comedy, good point of view at life. Max, that drink sounds fancy. That's a fancy looking sounding little drink right there. Bon appetit and or salud. Question number 6, round 4. From the airport that's named after him, it's only about a 12-mile drive to visit the Jackson, Mississippi home of what slain activist? Name that activist. Again, number 6. From the airport that's named after him, it's only about a 12-mile drive to visit the Jackson, Mississippi home of what slain activist? Ah, yes, noted son of Jackson, Mississippi, JFK. Oh, God bless Mrs. the Great Gabo. Number 7, the International Civil Rights Center and Museum in Greensboro, North Carolina, is the former home of what five and dime retailer that was the site of a crucial 1960 sit-in? Name the retailer that used to be at the site of that sit-in. Number 7, again, the International Civil Rights Center and Museum in Greensboro, North Carolina, is the former home of what five and dime retailer that was the site of a crucial 1960 sit-in? Meg Mez, thanks for the sub. And number 8, before our next bonus question, question number 8, before he organized the March on Washington, what longtime Georgia congressman was one of the original 13 Freedom Riders? Again, question number 8 of round number 4. Before he organized the March on Washington, what longtime Georgia congressman was one of the original 13 Freedom Riders? And our next bonus question brought to you by Tavor and Geeks Who Drank. Exclamation point and the answer to get entered for a chance to win a $50 Tavor gift card and a swag box from Geeks Who Drank. Bonus question. Martin Luther King Jr.'s Nobel Prize acceptance speech gave a nod to Albert Lethuli, a Zulu chief fighting discrimination in what African country? The wide spread of options there. Again, the bonus question. MLK's, that is Martin Luther King Jr.'s Nobel Prize acceptance speech gave a nod to Albert Lethuli, a Zulu chief fighting discrimination in what African country? Turn them in. Round 4 answers coming up. So let's go ahead and look at some round 4 answers. Number 1, your civil rights movement round. Number 1, it had to be a sign of respect. What then 26-year-old soul legend sang Precious Lord at MLK's memorial service? That, of course, was Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul. You know her. What you want? Baby, I got it. What do you need? Girl, you know I got it. All I'm asking for a little respect when you get home. Hey, baby, when you get home. Question 1. Question number 2. Over here. Question 2. 9 months before Rosa Parks started a citywide boycott, 15-year-old Claudette Colvin was arrested for refusing to give up her bus seat in Montgomery, Alabama. How dare you, Great Gabo? Montgomery, Alabama. Question 2. Question number 3. Thank you, E. Oxford and Noble Penguin. Question number 3. Jimmy Carter got the... Stop it, Jerry. Thigh cam. Were there thighs on that? I thought I... Oh, yeah. Thighs for days. Oh, yeah. Calm down. Everyone calm down. I got the wrong button. Where am I going? There we go. Number 3. Jimmy Carter got the headlines, but in 1976, Barbara Jordan became the first woman to deliver a keynote speech at, of course, your Democratic National Convention. Democratic National Convention number 3. That was an encore, sort of. Hot damn. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Eyes up here. Please. Eyes up here. I'm not just a piece of meat, although Jody Baloney is going to milk me. Question number 4. There is no way you can repay lost school years, said Thurgood Marshall, laying out the plaintiff's argument in Brown v. Board of Education. There you go. Musical shorts. I get it. Can I play your teammate Alex Happy Birthday on the mouth piano? Ugh, good lord. They're so needy. I tell you. Way back in the Jack Paar days, comedian activist Dick Gregory became the first black comedian to sit on the couch of The Tonight Show. God. Gross. I can't read it. Number 6, from the airport that's named after him, it's about a 12-mile drive to visit the Jackson, Mississippi home of Medgar Evers. Dodie, some would say the milking has already begun. You know what I mean? Number 7, the International Civil Rights Center and Museum in Greensboro, North Kakalaki is the former home of Woolworth. Max didn't say stop. Y'all are pent up this holiday weekend. My goodness. This is not the right channel. Y'all need to be on onlyfans.com/barebackmelodica. That's my alt account. And question 8, before he organized the March on Washington, the longtime Georgia congressman, one of the original 13 Freedom Riders. Happy birthday to you, Mayor Watt. Actually not copyrighted anymore. It's in public domain. So take that, Hill Sisters. John Lewis, number 8. John Lewis. Well, boy, howdy, that takes us. It is a bunch of thirsty people. Bonachita. It is a bunch of thirsty people. Oh, it was JFK with the airport. I thought you meant the Jackson. Oh, well, I guess it's still funny because it's wrong. Anywho, answer to the bonus question of round 4. Answer and question again. Martin Luther King Jr.'s Nobel Prize acceptance speech gave a nod to Albert Luthuli, a Zulu chief fighting discrimination in what African country? Pick one, but South Africa was the correct answer. South Africa. Hit that. Let's pick a key. That's a little Stevie Wonder happy birthday. Certainly copyrighted material. But that was Stevie Wonder. For those who don't know what the Civil Rights Movement was, Stevie Wonder wrote Happy Birthday, that 80s track, to support making Martin Luther King Jr. Day a national holiday. And here we are, some 40 years later. I think it was 82, actually. Some 40 years later. Happy birthday, Alex. Happy birthday, James Earl Jones. Some other celebrity I follow on Twitter had a birthday today, and Betty White's dead. All right, that takes us to round number 5. Round 5 is entitled, click the other button. Here we go. B9. Comedian. 100. She would have turned 100. Anyway, your name these TV shows featuring Betty. 1 point each, 8 points. Here you go, number 1.
Nobody's funnier than Steve Harvey.
Yeah, you know there were other kings of comedy. Yeah.
But he was the funny one.
Oh, the way Rue McClanahan was the funny one on The Golden Girls.
I never saw that show.
That's Wizard of Oz.
No, you do not interrupt one of Gammy's stories.
You keep that up, and you will be playing Twister on the floor of the prison bathroom.
Yeah, that's right.
Truly in touch with their feelings.
Well, not many.
Exactly. Here's a little test. Think about what you do here. Really focus on it.
Okay.
Now, how would you feel if someone took it away?
I said it would work, and it worked.
Mr. Graham.
What's the matter?
I have a chocolate souffle in the oven. One slight tremor, and it's ruined.
Oh. Okay. DeFalco's on his way in right now with the film. Come on, we got a lot of work to do if we want to be ready for tonight's show.
It's okay. It's all okay now. Oh, God! Crazy witch lady stabbed me! It hurts so much!
Sorry, Mom! Collect your tears! We cannot live
Well, I can't quite afford to be picky these days. The only other employee besides me was Myrtle, and she's no longer with us.
Stop the shades! See you later, suckers!
Washington, D.C. Now, I would expect a smart, intellectual lady like you to say Washington, D.C.
I see. Well, I really don't want to sound like one of the old pros on this panel, so I said this studio.
The usual high school subjects.
You mean like the 3 R's? Reading, writing, and rooster inseminating?
No, we just teach the first 2 R's.
Fine. But you're going to be sending people out into the world who don't know you can get a nasty rooster bite if you don't warm your hands up first.
We're going to play them all again. It looked a little rough in number 5, not going to lie. Here's number 1.
Funny one on The Golden Girls.
I never saw that show. You keep that up, and you will be playing Twister on the floor of the prison bathroom.
Yeah, that's
Really focus on it.
Okay.
Now, how would you feel if someone took it away?
What's the matter?
I have a chocolate souffle in the oven, one slight tremor, and it's ruined.
Oh.
Sorry, Mom! Collect her tears! We cannot live.
The only other employee besides me was Myrtle, and she's no longer with us.
Washington, D.C.
I see. Well, I really don't want to sound like one of the old pros on this panel, so I said this studio.
Fine. But you're going to be sending people out into the world who don't know you can get a nasty rooster bite if you don't warm your hands up first.
Let's see. What are we going to do? Some round 5 answers? Let's see how you did on your little Betty White round there. It's fine. Everything's fine. There you go. Thank you for being a viewer.
Oh, the way Rue McClanahan was the funny one on The Golden Girls.
Number 1, that's hot in Cleveland.
I saw that show. Keep that up, and you'll be playing Twister on the floor.
Saturday Night Live, number 2.
Really focus on it.
Okay.
Now, how would you feel if...
Bones, old bag of bones, Betty and Bones. Number 4.
What's the matter?
I have a chocolate souffle in the oven, one slight tremor, and it's ruined.
Sue Ann Niven's in the house. That is the Mary Tyler Moore Show. Here comes number 5.
Sorry, Mom! Collect her tears!
My name is Earl.
The only other employee besides me was Myrtle, and she's no longer with us.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Washington, D.C.
I see. Well, I really don't want to sound like one of the old pros on this panel, so
Match Game. I love Match Game. Old and new. Although the new host pretty killed a lady.
Sending people out into the world who don't know you can get a nasty rooster bite if you don't warm your hands up first.
And, of course, the Golden Girls, number 8. The Golden Girls. She outlasted them. I mean, they all kind of bit the dust in, like, what was it, 08, 09, 010, 08, 9, 10? They were been gone. So good for Betty. You know what? Hell of a life. Hell of a life. And 100's overrated anyway. Here comes round 6. Round 6 tonight is a 16-point round entitled First Name Basis. First Name Basis is the title of round number 6. How it works is each question will have 2 answers that combined will be the name of a not-so-major superhero. So combined, your answers of round 6 will make the name of a not-so-major superhero. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jason Lee, that's a person. He was in there. Here's an example for round 6. Way back in 1983, Ronald Reagan pledged to drain what landform? Swamp. Original. And the name of the Addams Family character who's just a hand, that would be Thing. So together, that makes Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing. Question number 1 of round 6, first part. The news went bonkers in 1987 over a Texas baby who got trapped in a well. What was her first name? Second point. The actress who played Ann Perkins and Angie Tribeca, what's her last name? I assure you I will not be playing Thank You for Being a Friend. Sorry, not going to happen. I'm an Andrew Gold fan, RIP. One of the 20 times I saw Letterman live, guy in the beer behind me, Andrew Gold sat in with the band. He wrote that song along with Lonely Boy. Lonely Boy is a sleeper hit. That one's good. I'd play that. I don't know where it goes. Lonely Boy. Lonely Boy. Pretend I played the song you wanted. Again, number 1, the news went bonkers in 1987 over a Texas baby who got trapped in a well. What was her first name? Second point, the actress who played Ann Perkins and Angie Tribeca, what's her last name? 1 point each, so if you don't know both, you can get a point for one or the other, don't worry. That's question 1. Thank You for Being a Friend is a bit of a banger, though. It's a great song, actually. So maybe I'll play it. We'll see how I feel. I'm only 1.5 in so far. The bridge is very creative. It's from a musical point. I'm a musician at heart. I was conservatory trained, so I'm not just a mediocre poker player and a pretty good Japanese basketball sports bettor. I'm also a classically trained musician. Oh, hell. Number 2. First point in 1966, the Surveyor 1 spacecraft landed on what celestial body? Second point, Springer is the cute and accurate German term for what chess piece? Again, number 2, first point in 1966, the Surveyor 1 spacecraft landed on what celestial body? Second point, Springer is the cute and accurate German term for what chess piece? I agree, Gabo. I agree. Question number 3, 16-point round. First point, that is, of question 3. If a hockey player's got a little C on their jersey, what's that stand for? Second point, in 2008, a Japanese astronaut confirmed that what throwing weapon also returns in space? Again, don't forget that all these answers combine into a superhero name. Some people claim some might be B-list. Some are also given answers. Oh, that was a clue. That was the example. I take it back, Jerfad. You're fine. You gave nothing away. Number 3 again. First point, if the hockey player's got a little C on their jersey, what's that stand for? Wrong answers only. Just kidding. And second point, in 2008, a Japanese astronaut confirmed that what throwing weapon also returns in space? Question number 4 of round 6. First point, depending on the translation, what prophet was swallowed by a whale, a sea monster, or a giant fish? Second point, because Allen wrench is trademarked, Home Depot calls those tools what keys? First point again, depending on the translation, what prophet was swallowed by a whale, a sea monster, or a giant fish? Micah is not the answer. No swallowing here. And second point, because Allen wrench is trademarked, Home Depot calls those tools what keys? Chiznitz, I think the size of the C is in the eye of the beholder, strictly speaking. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Number 5, round 6, both answers combined into a superhero name. Question 5, first point. What's the regal name of the app developer that created Candy Crush Saga? Second point, Will Smith voiced a fish working at a whale wash station in what tale? Fill in the what. Number 5 again, first point. What's the regal name of the app developer that created Candy Crush Saga? Second point, Will Smith voiced a fish working at a whale wash station in what tale? Question number 6 of round 6. It's question 6. First point. What sea, S-E-A, separates Turkey and Ukraine? Second point. Tenerife is the biggest island in what Atlantic chain? Oh, music references from Bonachita. Cute. Number 6 again. First point. What sea separates Turkey and Ukraine? Second point, Tenerife is the biggest island in what Atlantic chain? Question number 7 of round 6. It's question number 7. First point. What kind of supernatural creature is at the center of the novel, The Turn of the Screw? Second point. What's the R word for when a performer adds a weird contract addition, like having 3,800 red M&Ms in the dressing room? Talk about mouthfuls. Number 7 again. What kind of supernatural creature, first point, is at the center of the novel, The Turn of the Screw? Second point, what's the R word for when a performer adds a weird contract addition, like having 3,800 red M&Ms in the dressing room? That's question number 7 of round 6. Word on the street has always been that the Jewish Viking very bad at picking out ripe avocados. You heard it here first. And the last question of round 6, question 8. First point, just the first name. The Gilmore Girls revival had Lorelai finally marry what diner owner? Second point of question number 8. LA's Whiskey A Go-Go Club was the first to put dancers in a hanging what? Oh, that sounds fun. Whatever it is. No wrong answers. Number 8 again, first point, just the first name. The Gilmore Girls revival had Lorelai finally marry what diner owner? Second point, LA's Whiskey A Go-Go Club was the first to put dancers in a hanging what? And how do we know that for sure? All right, time for another bonus, another entry into our final prize of the night, a chance at a Tabor $50 gift card and a Geeksy Drink swag box. Contents Mav Varv. That is, contents may vary. Your answer, exclamation point, and the answer. A squirrel with no powers to speak of. Tippy Toe is the partner of what creatively named superheroine? Exclamation point. Answer, if there are multiple words, make sure they're all together, no spaces. Again, bonus question, a squirrel with no powers to speak of. Tippy Toe is the partner of what creatively named superheroine? I remember hanging chats. 2000 was only like 22 years ago. The election was more like 21 and change, I guess. Memories, huh? Yeah. All right, maybe while y'all are doing, I'll indulge for a moment. Only because the song's a banger. I'm over Betty White. I couldn't lie to you. I would be lying if I say anything else. I think I played it last time though. I played it like last time I was on here, and she didn't even die yet. Maybe I killed her. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant. And if you threw a party, and you invited everyone you knew. You could see the biggest gift would be from me, and the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend. I'm too good to you people. Too good. God. A 99-year-old woman died. Oh my God, let's donate to animal shelters. She had tens of millions of dollars in the bank. Those shelters are fine. Cheers to that. Mm-hmm. Anywho. Oh, thank you. I didn't even practice that. That's how good I am. Music degree. Only pays off on Twitch on Monday nights. 10:30 Eastern. Your round 6 answers. The news went bonkers in 1987 over a Texas baby who got trapped in a well. That was baby Jessica. 10-2, Freebird. They all died before I was born. Not all of them, but enough. The actress who played Ann Perkins and Angie Tribeca, her last name, Jones. That makes Jessica Jones. In 1966, we'll just toss it all out there. The Surveyor 1 spacecraft landed on the moon. And Springer is a cute and accurate German name for the night. Moon Night. Thanks, Nummy. Lovely listening. Question number 3. If a hockey player's got a little C on their jersey, that stands for captain. And in 2008, a Japanese astronaut confirmed that a boomerang also returns in space. Question 4. Depending on the translation, the prophet who was swallowed by a whale, a sea monster, or a giant fish, that's Jonah. And because Allen wrench is trademarked, Home Depot calls those tools hex keys. Jonah, that makes me miss Veep. Veep, maybe the finest comedy of our time that's off the air. Number 5, the regal name of the app developer that created Candy Crush Saga, that's King. And Will Smith voiced a fish working at a whale wash station in Shark Tale. Number 6, the sea that separates Turkey and Ukraine, that's the Black Sea. And Tenerife is the biggest island in the Canaries. Question 7. The kind of supernatural creature at the center of the novel, The Turn of the Screw, that's a ghost. And the R word, for when a performer adds a weird contract addition like having 3,800 red M&Ms in the dressing room, that's a rider. A rider. Mad TV? And number 8, just the first name, the Gilmore Girls revival had Lorelai finally marry Luke. And LA's Whiskey A Go-Go was the first to put dancers in a hanging cage. How do we know that? How do we know that for sure? That's my question. I'm not here to ask questions, though. I'm here to give you questions. You ask them. You answer them. I give them. I don't know. I'm just stalling while I pick a winner here for our trivia. Our trivia entrant. There we go. We have a winner. That's good. The Hastings says, thanks God we had Micah and not AJ tonight, or else we would be listening to the backstory of these characters for 45 minutes and why they are the greatest ever. What's funny is due to my technical difficulty, you were this close to getting AJ. So really the quiz might have gone on as long either way. You know what I mean? Back to the round 6 bonus question. Shout out to AJ, by the way, for pinch hitting last minute. He was logging in, he was getting ready, and then I said, "Oh, I'm not an idiot, and I know how to use a computer." That's literally what happened. Back to the round 6 bonus question. See who gets entered for that Tavor gift card and Geeks Who Drank swag box. A squirrel with no powers to speak of. Tippy Toe is the partner of Squirrel Girl. The fix is in. Oh, that's good. I get it. You can't see it from here, but I'm wearing a Fix shirt. So Silvo's made a Fix joke. That's clever. That's clever stuff. Well, you know, friends, I feel like we've done all we can. We're in the home stretch. Why don't we just kick it on over? That's right, to the final round. Final round, random knowledge. If you haven't used that joker, what are you possibly waiting for? Get it out. Get it in. Let's go, kids. 16 possible points in the final round. Some questions will have multiple points, parts, and parts. I'll let you know how many points each question is worth as we go. Question number 1 tonight is worth 1 point. 1 point for question number 1 in the final round. One's a converted Olympic velodrome. The other was built for Expo 67. What Canadian city has both a biodome and a biosphere? Boy, howdy. Number 1 again. One's a converted Olympic velodrome. The other was built for Expo 67. What Canadian city has both a biodome and a biosphere? Sure, Fat, I hope that wasn't the answer to my... I don't know what anything is. I know very few things. I just read questions and play piano. Arizona, not a place I stop a lot. I just kind of keep moving. Question number 2, 2 points. Question 2, first point. In 1995, Bob Saget was starring on both Full House and what show with lots of groin shots? Not the Geeks Who Drink Monday Night Stream. Second point, in 2007, he was doing both How I Met Your Mother and What Against the Mob game show. R.I.P. Bob Saget. I'll pour one up for him. Funny guy. I'm not really a comedian or anything, but I swear everyone has a story. Everyone has a story about Bob Saget. God bless him, you know? Number 2 again for 2 points. First point. In 1995, Bob Saget was starring on both Full House and what show with lots of groin shots? Second point. In 2007, he was doing both How I Met Your Mother and What Against the Mob game show. And no, I do not. I've met some famous people in my day. I have 0 Bob Saget stories or ancillary peripheral story. I got nothing, but God bless him. R.I.P. Question number 3, final round, 1 point. Question 3, 90 people played it on November 1st. Only 300,000, over 300,000 played it on January 2. I'm talking about what game that anagrams to Red Owl? 6 guesses on this one. Again, number 3, 90 people played it on November 1. Over 300,000 played it on January 2. I'm talking about what game that anagrams to Red Owl? Question number 4 for the final round. It's a 3-pointer. I know, Tree Dog, I know. 3 yes or no points. Number 4, according to reviewed.com. Is it machine washable? Nylon, first point, yes or no. Second point, leather. Third point, acrylic fiber. Number 4 again, 3 yes or no points. Thanks, Gabo. According to reviewed.com, is a machine washable? First point, nylon. Second point, leather. Third point, acrylic fiber. It'll surprise no one to know I'm sick of it. It's stupid. I was going to threaten to give out answers for the next month's quizzes, puzzles, if anyone pissed me off tonight. The website's just, he made it out of love. It's not even like hard. I literally am looking at like the next 40 answers. So go easy. We only got a couple minutes left. I'll tell you tomorrow's word. I don't care. I'll do it. I will. No! Let people enjoy things. Ugh, that's so tired. I tell you. No, you can enjoy it. It's fine. But no, just if you're enjoying it, just know that no one cares. So you don't need to post it on your Twitter. You don't need to post it on your Facebook. No one cares. I don't care if you got it in 2, 3, 5, or 6. I promise you no one cares. And if someone does care, they don't really care. They don't really care. Just keep it to yourself. Just be like, good job, me. I know a 5-letter word. I went to 2nd grade. Good job, me. Question 5, final round, 1 point. Speaking of word games, interracial marriage. I don't know. I was trying to make something happen there. Interracial marriage was federally decriminalized in 1967, the year Sidney Poitier starred in what film about a table full of people learning to deal with one? Seriously, it was lingo. It's just lingo. It's just daily lingo. Nobody cares. Negative people care. Nummy's right. I'm telling you, I'm looking at like the next 10 words right now. It's very tempting. Someone try me. Don't really try me. Don't try me. Number 5 again, interracial marriage was federally decriminalized in 1967, the year Sidney Poitier starred in what film about a table full of people learning to deal with one? One being an interracial marriage, I believe. Captain Davy, I know a troll when I see it. I just don't get how anyone's impressed with the fact that they solved a 5-letter word. If the game was like 11 letters, like if Pomplamoose was an answer, that's not even 11 letters, I don't think. But, you know. Doppelganger? Nope, that's 12. What's an 11-letter word? I can never think of one when I need one. A weird skill I have is like counting long words in my head really quickly. It's a weird thing. Anyway, it's just not impressive. Like, who cares? Durfast says, why would I do anything if it wasn't a post about it on Twitter? You're not wrong. Oh, I'm not playing the melodica correctly. Your trolls won't work. I'm not gonna give up the words. I'm looking at them. I'm not gonna give them up. Y'all want me to give one up. And then someone's gonna complain. It's a setup. I'll give one up. We'll keep going. Question number 6. Question 6. 3 points. 3 points. I'll give you a tune. Proxy, okay? Tomorrow's word is proxy. Don't mess with me. I'll do it. I don't care. I'll give you a tune. You name that musician with a star on the Walk of Fame in Vienna. First point. The deaf German behind Ode to Joy. The alliterative Hungarian who wrote Duke Bluebeard's Castle. Third point. The Italian composer who gave us Falstaff and probably didn't kill Mozart. I have to count. 1, 2, 3. If you're watching this on YouTube, tomorrow's word is prick. Maybe I'm shitting you. You'll find out on Friday. Number 6, 3 points. I'll give you a tune. You name that musician with a star on the Walk of Fame in Vienna. Ian, I hope you bleep it. Just bleep it. It'll be funny. Just bleep it. It'll be fine. I'm making up words. It's fine. First point, the deaf German behind Ode to Joy. Second point, the alliterative Hungarian who wrote Duke Bluebeard's Castle. Third point, the Italian composer who gave us Falstaff and probably didn't kill Mozart. Skullboy, I know, right? None of these people are playing along. None of these people are wound up. I know wind-ups when I see them. These are all cool people whose Tuesday and Friday I might have ruined, but it's fine. You know, it's worth it. Yeah, you'll be fine. Plenty more words. Question number 7. Question 7. Expected to challenge for gold in Beijing. 22-year-old Nathan Chen just won his 6th national title in what sport? 1 point answer, 1 point question. Both true. Number 7 again, expected to challenge for gold in Beijing. 22-year-old Nathan Chen just won his 6th national title in what sport? You're not getting tickets, though. They just decided only invited spectators only. Erzbeth said there's so much tweeting going on in our house, but that's because we have cockatiels. I thought you said cocktails. I was like, you and me both, sister. But that's different. I do not have any birds, any living birds in my house. I don't. I do have question 8, though. Last question of the round and the quiz. Before the bonus question, which is technically the last question. Hitting that button and hitting it again. Cool. Question 8, 4 points. The 4 highest domestic grossing films of 2021 all involve superheroes, and 3 of them were kind of arachnid related. Name them all. 4 points. Order doesn't matter. You're grading them. It's fine. Number 8 again. The 4 highest domestic grossing films of 2021 all involve superheroes, and 3 of them were kind of arachnid related. Name them all. final question, final bonus question, that is, before we draw an ultimate winner of the evening. Exclamation point and the answer. Boom, boom. If it's multi-words, no spaces. The guy who founded Smucker's started with a single wagon, turning some of Johnny Appleseed's original trees into what underrated spread? Name that underrated spread. Alrighty, let's get some answers for that final round before we see who wins the final drawing spot, as well as the final prize overall of the night. Question 1, one's a converted Olympic velodrome. The other was built for Expo 67. Name that Canadian city. Montreal. Montreal. The Jewish Viking listening to a little Joe Strummer and the Mescalaros. Number 2, 2 points and 95. Bob Saget was starring on both Full House and AFMHV, too many letters. America's Funniest Home Videos. No, only one M in there, and it's not the second spot. And in 2007, he was doing How I Met Your Mother and 1 versus 100. Boots with the fur, with the fur. Question 3, 90 people played it on November 1st, and 300,000 played it on January 2. I'm talking about Wordle. Question 4, 3 yes or no points. According to review.com, is a machine washable nylon? Yes. Leather? No. Acrylic fiber? Sure, why not? Yes. Yes, no, yes for question 4. Question number 5. Interracial marriage was federally decriminalized in 1967, the year Sidney Poitier starred in the film about a table full of people learning how to deal with it. That's Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Thank you, Pinball Kim, for the follow, and Mrs. Sack, by the way. Number 6, I gave you a tune. You named a musician with a star on the Walk of Fame in Vienna. The deaf guy behind Ode to Joy. I mean, he didn't have to be called the deaf German. Beethoven was so much more than a deaf German, you know? The alliterative Hungarian who wrote Duke Bluebeard's Castle, that is Bela Bartok. I played a lot of Bela Bartok growing up on the old piano. And the Italian composer who gave us Falstaff and probably didn't kill Mozart, that is Antonio Salieri. Antonio Salieri. Number 7, expected to challenge for gold in Beijing, 22-year-old Nathan Chen won his 6th national title in figure skating. Figure skating, number 7. And number 8, 4 points. The 4 highest domestic grossing films of 2021 all involved superheroes, and 3 of them were kind of arachnid related. Naming them all, you would have Black Widow, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Spider-Man, No Way Home, that's right, Spider-Man, and Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Let There Be Carnage. Those are your 4 films that are somewhat arachnid related. Let's see that final bonus question of the night. Boonur missed 5. They were walking their goldfish. Guess who's coming to dinner? Back to the final round bonus question brought to you by Tavor and the Geeks Who Drank. We got a $50 Tavor gift card coming up and a swag box from GWD. No scores yet. We didn't get a bonus yet. I don't care. Do your scores. 75, not shabby. 89's better. I'll tell you that much. 90 is better than that. 90 is the best I've seen. The guy who founded Smokey, where'd he go? The guy who founded Smucker's started with a single wagon, turning some of Johnny Appleseed's original trees into apple butter. Apple butter. L.A. Genie MP with 91 in Texas. Austin, Texas. Well, what did we learn here tonight? We've learned that I can do a quiz faster and end faster than I normally do if I start later. It's, what are you going to do? Not too bad. Russian Roberts sucked tonight. We learned that. That's one thing we learned. C-Sect sets from week to week. Their scores Mav Varv. I'm glad that's catching on. I hope Mav Varv becomes a thing. Dankatai. Yeah, Dankatai. I had some of that at my favorite. Oh, I got a funny story I'll tell you while I'm running 2 minutes ahead of the hour. I went to LA a couple weekends ago and I met a child star. We were at karaoke at a Thai restaurant. I'm not gonna name where, but if you know LA, you know where. And I was like, hey, man, what's your IG? He's like, hey, man, put in your phone. And I was like, oh, I bet he's got like, a couple followers. The guy had 35.7 million followers. I met Cody from Zach and Cody. It's who I met. Cole Sprouse. Nice guy. Shout out to Cole. If you ever meet Cole Sprouse, nice guy. He also has an alt Instagram where he takes pictures of people who are trying to take his picture. So, yeah, if you see Cole, tell him Micah sent you. Nice people. Well, I say let's wrap it up. We got a minute to spare. Wrap it up. Thank you also. As Nummy, all the rest of you. Don't forget to subscribe. All that good stuff. Happy New Year. It's my first quiz of the year. Thank you, Jerry. You know, take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, make good choices. Or don't. Life is short. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.